Okay, so here's the deal. Hollywood keeps rebooting the same stories, right? But what happens when a remake isn't just a cash grab, but a full-blown reinvention by someone who actually has something to say? Let's talk about the new Thomas Crown Affair starring Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, the guy just won an Oscar, directed his second film, and decided to take on a classic heist story that's already been done twice. Sounds risky. But what if I told you this might be the most fascinating version yet? Stick around. I'll explain why this movie could be way more than just another reboot. Alright, first, let's unpack the legacy. The original 1968 Thomas Crown Affair was iconic. It had Steve McQueen's suave charm, Faye Dunaway's razor-sharp wit, and that whole is it love or a con dynamic. Then came the 1999 remake with Pierce Brosnan, which leaned into the glossy, slow-burn tension. Both films were about power plays and seduction wrapped in art theft. But here's the thing. Those versions were products of their time. The 2027 reboot isn't just updating the visuals, it's asking, what does a gentleman thief even mean in 2027? That's where Michael B. Jordan comes in. He's not just playing Crown, he's directing. Which raises the question, why does this story keep getting retold? And what does Jordan's version say about us now? Let's start with the casting. Adria Arjona as the investigator. Genius. She's been killing it in everything lately, and if the trailer's steamy tension is any indicator, their chemistry isn't just about cat and mouse, it's about clashing ideologies. Crown in past versions was a bored billionaire playing games. But Jordan's take? I'm betting he's not bored. He's angry. Or maybe disillusioned. This is a guy who's built a career on roles with social weight, Black Panther, Creed 3. So what if this Crown isn't just stealing art for fun, but as a statement? A critique of wealth hoarding. A rebellion against institutions that gatekeep culture. That's the angle that makes this remake feel urgent, not redundant. And then there's the director thing. Jordan's only directed one film before this, Creed 3, which was solid. But helming a heist movie? That's a different beast. Heist films are all about precision, right? Every detail matters. So why would an actor with a growing directorial resume take on this challenge? What stands out to me is the score by Jon Batiste. Dude just won a ton of Grammys. His music isn't just background noise, it's emotional, unpredictable. That choice alone suggests this isn't your dad's Thomas Crown Affair. This version wants to feel modern. Which brings me to my next point, the ensemble cast. Kenneth Branagh, Lily Gladstone, Danai Gurira. This isn't just star power, it's depth. These are actors who bring layers. So maybe the story isn't just about Crown and the investigator, it's about how everyone in this world is playing their own game. But here's the deeper layer I can't stop thinking about. Why does Hollywood keep circling back to anti-hero thieves? From Ocean's 11 to Now You See Me to the Thomas Crown Affair, we're obsessed with characters who break the rules in ways that feel justified. Crown isn't a petty criminal, he's a mastermind who steals from the 1%. In a world where wealth inequality is exploding, maybe we're craving stories where the system gets punked. And if Jordan's directing this with a modern lens, he could be leaning into that rage. What if this movie isn't just a heist, it's a metaphor for dismantling power structures? That's the kind of commentary that could make this film resonate beyond the usual blockbuster noise. So, final thoughts, reboots are tricky. They either feel lazy or visionary. The Thomas Crown Affair reboot has all the pieces to be the latter. Jordan's vision, a stacked cast, and a story that's ripe for 2027's cultural moment. But does it work? We'll see. For now, though, I'll say this. If you're tired of remakes, ask yourself, What if the right person just needs to take the helm to make the old feel new again? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're as curious about this as I am, smash that like button. Thanks for watching. See you at the theater on March 5th.